what if the absolute pinnacle of automotive luxury was now completely silent? The 2026 Rolls-Royce Spectre is here, and with a price tag that starts over $400,000 and can easily pass $500,000, it isn't just an electric car, it's the world's most exclusive electric statement. Forget Tesla, this is a super luxury experience redefined by a brand with a century of prestige, bringing a near-silent, magic carpet ride to the electric age. Welcome back, everyone. This is a first look at the 2026 Rolls-Royce Spectre, the brand's first ever production electric vehicle. Arriving now as a 2026 model, this two-door, four-seat Super Coupe is the successor to the legendary Phantom Coupe. It's not targeting the typical EV shopper. It's built for the ultra-wealthy individual for whom a car is the ultimate bespoke statement, often the second Rolls-Royce in a garage of 7 or more vehicles. In a US market obsessed with EVs, the Spectre's launch matters because it proves that electrification doesn't mean a compromise on craftsmanship, silence, or status. It enhances them. From the outside, the Spectre is a stunning, imposing coupe. It features the widest Pantheon grille ever fitted to a Rolls-Royce, now purely for presence as there's no engine to cool. 25. Crucial for an EV's efficiency. You can spot the large 23-inch wheels, some of the biggest ever on a two-door coupe, and the iconic Spirit of Ecstasy ornament, which has been leaned forward for aerodynamic gain. But the real magic happens inside. The cabin is a sanctuary of handcrafted opulence. You're surrounded by softest leathers, real wood veneers, and materials of exquisite quality. Rolls-Royce's famed Starlight headliner, made of thousands of fiber optic lights, can be extended to the doors, creating a mesmerizing celestial canopy. You control the infotainment via a touchscreen and a rotary dial, but key functions like climate control are managed through satisfying physical knobs and toggles, avoiding the frustration of all-touch interfaces. Rear passengers enter through large rear-hinged coach doors and are treated to reclining, comfortable seats, though headroom can be snug for taller occupants. Now, for the electric performance. Power comes from a dual-motor setup producing 577 horsepower in the standard model and a formidable 659 horsepower in the sportier Black Badge variant, making it the most powerful Rolls-Royce ever. 7 seconds. Rolls-Royce engineers deliberately tuned the acceleration to be linear and progressive, avoiding the jerky, neck-snapping launch of many EVs to preserve that signature sense of effortless power. What truly defines the Spectre is the ride. Its magic carpet ride is achieved through a sophisticated adaptive air suspension that scans the road ahead and prepares the dampers for imperfections, allowing this massive 6,400-pound coupe to glide over bumps with peerless serenity. Combined with immense sound deadening, the cabin is a tomb-like space of almost unnatural quiet, where wind noise only becomes faintly noticeable at 80 mph. It carries a 102 kWh battery, delivering an EPA estimated range between 251 and 277 miles depending on wheel size, with real-world tests achieving about 260 miles. Pricing starts at approximately $420,000, but with the brand's limitless bespoke customization, the average sale price typically lands between $500,000 and $550,000 and can soar much higher. So, let's be clear about the extraordinary highs and the few but notable lows. The highlights are what you pay for. First, the peerless, serene ride quality and tomb-like quietness. It's an unmatched sensory sanctuary on wheels. Second, the unlimited handcrafted personalization. With tens of thousands of paint colors and endless material choices, your Spectre is a unique work of art. Third, its effortless, authoritative power that never sacrifices composure for speed. However, the drawbacks are specific but real. First, extremely limited practicality. The trunk is a mere 10 to 13 cubic feet, similar to a subcompact car's, and the rear seats are best for shorter trips. Second, the massive price and steep depreciation. As a new entrant in the ultra-luxury EV space, some early models have seen dramatic six-figure value drops on the used market. Finally, some purists argue that despite its brilliance, the Spectre lacks the soul and theater of the brand's legendary V12 engine. Here is the ultimate verdict. The 2026 Rolls-Royce Spectre isn't the best electric car for everyone. It's not even for most millionaires. It is, however, an irrefutable technological and artistic masterpiece that defines the new peak of electric luxury. If uncompromising silence, bespoke craftsmanship, and unmatched wafting comfort are your only metrics, nothing else on four wheels comes close. My buying advice is simple. Embrace the core experience. The standard 577 horsepower model offers more than enough performance and is the purest expression of the Spectre's mission. The black badge is for those who desire a slightly more dynamic edge.